Good morning, students. So today I am back with the continuation of the lesson. What was the title? Meeku the Parrot. Okay, it is the name of parrot. So we have seen in the last session, in the last video, we have seen the story. What was that about? Let us revise that. So Kesar and Khushi are brother and sister, and Krishi is the friend of Kesar and Khushi. Okay, these both Kesar and Khushi are brother and sister. They are siblings, and Krishi is their friend. So Krishi is having a pet at their home. What is the pet? That is a pet bird, parrot, whose name is Meeku. So Kesar and Khushi, they used to go to Krish's house frequently to play with him. So they were very much attracted towards this Meeku, so they decided to have a pet bird and they bought Meeku. They bought a new parrot to home whose name is Meeku. So we have seen in the last class that these children, they bought the parrot to their home, but it was unable to talk. Still they were happy with it. So we have seen that they lost the parrot. How did they lose it? Okay, they left the door of the cage open and Meeku flied somewhere, and it is night time, it's raining, but they don't know where is Meeku now. So they are worried and they were searching Meeku everywhere. So let us continue our lesson, students. Open your textbooks and turn to page number 28. I wrote a few notices about our lost bird. Khushi patted them up by the bakery, the grocery, the bank and the laundry. The next day we received plenty of phone calls. None of them brought news for our Meeku. After classes, Khushi did not budge from home but kept wiggle by the phone to no avail. So what happened? These children were looking everywhere for the parrot. They were very disappointed. They felt very sad because they lost their pet bird, that is Meeku. So what happened? They pasted some posts about their lost bird. Okay, missing parrot. You can see here, missing parrot. She is pasting here. So these things they have posted everywhere, near the laundry, grocery, near the shops, everywhere near the surroundings. They have pasted. So but the next day they received a number of calls, but there was no trace of Meeku. Okay, number of them called these children, but they did not find their Meeku. After classes, Khushi did not budge from home but kept wiggle by the phone to no avail. So what happened? Till it was late night in the dark, Khushi was waiting for some phone call that somebody will call her that your Meeku is here, but there was no use of it. They did not find Meeku. Later that night, we got one more call. Khushi sank to answer. Yes, we did put up a notice. That's right. Bright blue with a soft orange beak, she was saying quite cheerfully. So later at night, what happened? They got one more call. So Khushi was answering this call. So she said, yes uncle, we have been keeping up a notice. And yes, you are saying right. We lost our bird, and which is bright blue. The parrot is in which color? Bright blue color. So the beak is in orange color. She is saying very cheerfully to the person who is the other side of the phone. Yes, he's called Meeku. Khushi answered back in shock, and she continued, how do you know? He told you? But our parrot can't talk. That can be some other bird. Would you mind if we came over? Then she's saying, the uncle over the phone is asking this girl, okay, your bird is here, children, he's saying. How do you know that it is our bird? Khushi is asking. Then what did he say? The parrot itself told that he is Meeku. Okay, what is he saying? The parrot told us that he is only Meeku. Then what is Khushi and Kesar? These children are saying, no uncle, our parrot can't talk. It might be some other bird. But then they still want to go and verify once. So they are asking that uncle, can we come to your home and see what is that? Is it our parrot or some others? We had a very little hope of seeing our Meeku. Still, we took our cage and went to that address. And it was Meeku. So what happened after this call? They were having little hopes. So what did they do? They asked him, can they come to his office or home? So they took their cage and went to the given address, and to their surprise it was their parrot Meeku only. As soon as we entered the office, he flew off the table, sat on Khushi's shoulder and nibbled her earlobe. So what happened? As soon as these children entered the office with the cage, Meeku came flying from the table. He came and sat on the shoulder of Khushi, and he is trying to nibble his earlobe, nibble her earlobe. Okay, nibble means to bite. Okay, slowly. He then flew over to me, rubbed his beak against my face and gave a short chirp up. Then after that he came on to from Khushi he came to his brother Kesar. Then he is trying to play with his beak. He is rubbing his beak on the cheek of Kesar. The owner of the office told us how he had a tap on the window the previous night. He saw a parrot and let it in. It flew inside and said Meeku softly. So what happened? The owner of the office, the person who called these kids, he is saying now how did he meet Meeku? What happened last night? Meeku came flying. He was sitting near his window. When he opened the window, when the owner of the office, when this person opened the window, it flew inside and softly he said Meeku. We brought our runaway bird home. Meeku tweeted happily and treated us to his choice tricks. He was affectionate as ever, but he did not talk. So what happened, students? These kids, they finally find their lost bird. Okay, they brought their bird back to their home. They were very happy, and Meeku was also very affectionate towards Khushi and Kesar. But what was the only thing? Meeku did not talk. Only a week later, we could make out among his usual chirps, pews and tweets the words Meeku, Meeku darling. So what happened? After a week later, again Meeku started chirping, tweeting and playing with them. So this was a nice story about the two kids children who were very fond of a pet bird. They lost their bird and they did not leave the bird when it was lost. They tried a lot. They struggled to get this bird back home. I hope you enjoyed this story, students. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.